Hi everybody, welcome to Ask EndoGirl. I decided to go ahead and make this video now. I'm going to change my dates to, for now, every Sunday making my videos because with everything that's been going on, I have felt like so far behind. I have over 50 questions that still need to be answered by all of you, so just bear with me, and I apologize. I mean, I know it's no excuse because I said that I was going to do my best to keep up the vlogs and answering your questions. So continue to send them to continue to send all your questions to EndoGirl, the number 8, the number 7, at gmail.com. And that is ENDO87 at gmail.com. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read my first question that was sent in, and it reads, Endo Girl, I've been married for 2 years, and I feel like my marriage is failing. My husband wants a baby, and so do I. But so far, we've had no luck. My husband has become so distant now and has started to stay out late. I wish I could give him a baby so we wouldn't have these issues. What should I do? Well, first I would say I understand and I feel the pain that you both share right now, and that's trying to have a baby. I wish that I could, have another baby, so I understand how you're feeling right now. But honestly, I feel like there are deeper issues, and it would be, hard on both of you if you actually did bring a baby, because it's not gonna, take away from the issues that you guys are having. And to me, I feel like I'm not married, but I feel like you guys are not communicating with each other. I don't know what's going on and why he's staying out late, but I do have a feeling that it's because you guys aren't talking, and you're not able to, if he's not telling you how he's feeling, then you're not able to understand how he's really feeling inside about you guys not having a child. And if he's not willing to listen to you, then he don't understand how you feel either. So you guys cannot work on that, or even, understand what's going on with your marriage if you guys aren't communicating, because that is really important for any relationship. And then, to deal with what we have and the losses that we sometimes take having these diseases and illnesses. So that is my advice to you, that you and your husband sit down and have a good conversation, and, really figure out how you both are feeling and go from there together, not apart, because it is very important. You need the support of each other to get through this time. Okay, so my second question that was sent in is, I just recently miscarried my twins due to my endo and PCOS. Do you ever think I'll be able to conceive again? Have you had to deal with this before? How do I heal? I feel so lost. First off, I want to say that I'm so sorry for your loss. It is never an easy situation when you lose anybody in your life, and let alone a baby, that you were carrying inside you. And I know what it's like to, lose a child, and it's very hard. And honestly, I'm not going to say that I don't feel like you can't conceive again, because there are women like us that have all these diseases and illnesses, and though sometimes the struggle has been hard for them, they have went on to, conceive again and actually have a healthy baby or babies. So, as far as how do you heal, it's going to take time, and I want you to realize that you did lose your baby, like it is a time that you, and if you're married, or the person that you were having these babies with, or even a support system, period, like that is very important right now. You have to allow yourself the time to heal, and realize that your babies were real, like the situation is real and it is actually a part of your life. You have to give yourself time to get through that. It's okay to cry. Don't feel like you have to hold it in, because it's only going to damage you and cause more stress on you and mental illness. So you need to heal right now and take it slow. Take it a day at a time. Live for each day that you wake up until you can be okay. I mean, I take that back. I didn't mean it that way. You will never, totally be okay with the fact that you lost your children. But at some point, you will feel like you can live your life again, and do what you have to do to make it through life every day. It is not going to be easy, but you can't do that alone. You need a support system. You need, if you go to church, if you're spiritual, you need to pray and, rely on these support systems, because you need them. You do. You really do. And I wish you all the best, and I'm so sorry for the loss of your babies. The third question is, excuse me, EndoGirl. I was diagnosed 4 years ago, and it was hell trying to get a diagnosis because my doctor thought I was crazy. He's always so snappy at me, and I always leave his office feeling worse than I came. What do I do? First off, I say it is time to find a new doctor. No doctor or anyone, period, should make us feel like we're crazy, we don't know about ourselves. You are your biggest advocate for what you are going through, because you know what you're dealing with. Like, you know what you're feeling in your body. Can't nobody tell you about you but you, because you know what you can handle, you know what you feeling. If a doctor makes you feel like you crazy, or I'm gonna say crazy, because I've been through that. I felt like, from a doctor, that he made me feel like I was crazy, or it was a she, but she made me feel like I was losing my mind, and oh, you can't be feeling this anymore. I just did this surgery on you. Let me tell you something. I don't care what you just did. I know what I'm feeling in my body, and you can't tell me nothing. And every time she opened me up, or another doctor did any tests, they'd be like, oh, we found more cysts, or we see this on the scan. If you take the time out, this is to these doctors that do this to us, if you took the time out to actually listen to us and actually do these tests and exams or whatever, I know you can't detect, endometriosis on an ultrasound. So just go those extra steps, because you never know what you might find. We obviously coming to you because we see something's not right. So to you, I say find a new doctor. It is okay to fire your doctor and be like, look, he or she did not help me, so I'm going to help myself and find somebody that can be on the same, straight and arrow with me, that really does care about my health, and that I actually will feel comfortable with talking about my health too. And I feel like this doctor is there for me and has my best interests. That is my advice to you. The fourth question is, EndoGirl, what do you hope to change by doing Ask EndoGirl? Well, I love this question, because I hope I want to bring hope to people by doing the Ask EndoGirl vloggings or vlogs, sorry. I want to bring awareness that these diseases exist and we are real people that are living these things. All of us women across the world and these young girls, like, we are all different. We deal with, like, we live different lives, and I want these things to be recognized that it is a struggle. It's not easy. Some of us have different stages than others, and some of us deal with these diseases differently than, our other sisters. So I hope to bring awareness and that more doctors are being educated on this and how to deal with it, and more treatment options and more medicines if that is the case, because having surgery all the time sucks. Nobody wants to have surgery once or twice a year, because that has been my situation. I've been having once or twice every year to get by, and in 30 days, I feel the pain again, and then it escalates to where it's so bad. Like, lately, my pain level have been horrible, and I'm getting ready to have the surgery, a double surgery, actually December 8th. So, I just want to bring awareness. I want to have well-known organizations out there that support us, and I want to have well-educated doctors out there too that know about these diseases, and specialists that can handle it, and researchers that can work on a cure. That's what I want. And I also want my endo sisters and PCOS sisters. I would say sisters, but some people don't get that. We say, instead of the SISTER, we CYSTER. So anyway, I want us all to be able to live better if it comes out that, we do have to live with this for the rest of life and nobody could ever find a cure. I want us to be able to, live our lives and be happy again, because this disease that we deal with, it takes so much from us. And some people be like, oh, will you allow it to do that? No, we don't want to be sick. We don't want to go through this. I have a child, and I want to go out and do stuff with my son. I don't want to be bedridden. I've been on bed rest since Wednesday. I don't want to be that way. I want to live my life like a normal person. I want to go do my normal checkups and not at the doctor every week or every 2 weeks, or in the emergency room all the time, or on somebody's surgery table. I don't want that for myself. That is not the life I planned. But unfortunately, I'm trying to live it the best way I know how. So the fifth question is, EndoGirl, I've suffered for many years with endo and I feel like giving up. What should I do? I actually sat down and thought about this question when I got it, because it's something that I thought all of us can incorporate into our lives. And I think that it's a great idea. My suggestion would be to get a box or a plastic container and buy some beans or get some beads. You can buy them from any dollar store or craft store. And every time you feel like giving up, add a bean or a bead to the container or the box. And, about 6 months or a year from now, empty the jar and count out how many times you felt like quitting, but you didn't. You'll be amazed to see how strong you actually are and how far you've come. That'll be a big, movement for you. And for me, so it is something that I will incorporate into my life. I feel like we are strong. We are. We deal with pain daily, and we still manage to get up daily and be okay. I mean, we're not fully okay, but we making it. We haven't given up. So that's my advice to you. From your viewpoint, this is the sixth question. It's from your viewpoint, are family members supportive and understanding of the condition you have? If so, in what ways have you received that support? Well, this question is kind of tricky to me because me being in the military, before I left Illinois, I was in Champaign, and I was in Champaign, Illinois. I was not in Chicago, where all my family is from and still live, well, most of them. So I'm sure that the family that wanted to support me and be there, it was hard for them because of their lives and work and stuff, so they couldn't be there to support me. So I will say that I have been blessed that the family and friends that I have made due to the military, like, they have been a blessing in my life. They have supported me and my son when at times nobody else has been able to or had. They have called us. They have came to get my baby when I was not feeling up. They have took him to the park, done stuff with him, kept him overnight. And these families and people, they are all amazing, and I love them. I do. And I'm glad that, we have crossed paths. These people are what I call our angels, because honestly, I don't know how these past 4 years of my life would have been without them. So, that's my answer. Number 7 is, do you think we will ever bring awareness about PCOS and endo? I do. There's no doubt about it. You want to know why? Because when you open your mouth and you talk to one person, you have already enlightened them and educated them. That's bringing awareness, because they won't forget what you told them. Something that you said will stick with them, and they'll tell another person. And that's all it takes. If I tell one person a day, I've made my goal. Since I've come to Louisiana, it's crazy. Like, the people that I've talked to about this disease, their spouses have had it, or have it, they have it, or they know someone that they love that have it, and they've seen them struggle. So I've brought understanding to them. I've brought peace of mind that there are others that have this, and that somebody is actually trying to do something about these illnesses and these diseases, because they hear about the things that I'm trying to do. They hear about my movements. They hear about what I would like to do. So, of course, I think awareness will be brought about these diseases. The last question of the night is, EndoGirl, do you think we will ever find a cure and live a normal life again? Keep hope alive. Anything is possible, and I don't want to say no, because that's already, they say the words that you speak have power. So if I say no to not living a normal life and having a cure, I'm speaking that into my life, and I'm speaking that into your lives. So I don't want to speak that negativity, about us, because this is something hard and we are actually struggling. So I will say yes. I'm not giving up hope. It is hard, and right now I'm in pain, believe it or not. But I'm not giving up hope at the end of the day, because I want better, and I want better for all of you and your loved ones and your families, your friends, your kids. I want better, and I will refuse to accept nothing less. So that is all for Ask EndoGirl tonight. I love you all. I hope you're having a pain-free night, pain-free day, and continue to spread the awareness, and remember to, tell someone once a day about, even if no matter where you are, just ask a question. Start off with a question. Figure out your strategy to raising awareness. And together we can change it one step and one day at a time. Remember to send all your questions and comments and anything to the Ask Endo Girl email at ENDOGIRL, the number 8, the number 7, at gmail.com. Thank you and have a blessed day. Bye.